What has the fan response and fan love for Landman been like for you?
I mean, humbling and overwhelming in the best of ways. I don't think any of us expected it to hit on this international level. You know, the first season we came out and we were just like, wow, like people like our show about a small little town in West Texas, you know, about oil. And I think that what we realized coming into season 2, you know, we're in London and we're in Berlin and in South America, is that people love the dysfunctional family. You know, you either are part of one or you know one, and that people love seeing the messy relationships. I also feel that the way Taylor writes in our show, there's so many tones. There's kind of a little bit for everyone. So as soon as there's like, you know, a moment of romance or deep drama, he'll cut it with comedy. Once the comedy goes, he'll move into action. You know, there's so many different ways to go in our show, and I think that that's why it's connected with people.
What are some things you'd like to maybe see happen in future seasons for your character?
I mean, my taste versus what I do are very different. You know, I mean, I love A Marriage Story. I love really intimate, small, independent films, you know, and like dramatic like performances. That's what I like to watch. Sentimental value, you know. If I had legs, I would kick you. You know, things like that. But I think for my show, Taylor knows what he's doing. So it's not really for me to kind of mess with that stew. But I do have a couple opportunities coming up that I'm incredibly excited about. So more to come.
Amazing. I was going to ask, you know, following all the success of Landman, what are you looking to do outside of Landman?
It's that because I get the chance to kind of do a lot of comedy and also have these amazing, you know, moments with Billy in the show. But you know, I'm excited to kind of wash it all off, you know, and to kind of get that moment with an incredible director and have a very small, you know, intimate experience.
Finally, since we're here at the Critics' Choice Awards, what's your relationship like with reviews? Do you read reviews of your projects or do you avoid them?
We were just talking about that. You know, I've read some that hurt my feelings, and then I've read some that made me feel good, and I realized that neither can sway you. You know, like I'm a grown woman who has children and is a working mother. I mean, I think that if you let these things kind of really, you know, like take away the art of this, that's so disappointing. But I also feel like this is a very exciting night and that, you know, performances should be honored. So, you know, I think it's both sides of it. But for me, I try to keep myself very neutral.